My people, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Nosmigbe TV, where we discuss about health and the well-being of everyone. Please look at the video on my screen, watch it. It's very, very educative. Comment and share. Tell me your opinion in the comment section. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Onyeka Emeifo. There's this lady that will always treat different infections all the time because the husband is moving around with different ladies and then bringing infections home and giving it to the wife. So the wife will be busy going to the hospital to get proper treatment while the husband is busy going around taking different kinds of, herbs and roots and all those concoctions. He will go and meet his wife and the wife will collect back the infection and then go back to the hospital again to treat herself. So the wife was telling the husband, you should follow me to go to the hospital to get proper treatment. You can't be drinking all these local concussion. They are not giving you proper treatment. So I'll go to the hospital and spend money, see doctor, get proper treatment, and then when I come home, you still give it back to me again, simply because you did not treat yourself properly. But the husband refused, saying that the things he has been drinking has always been taking care of the things that he contracted. So the wife at a point said, I'm not going to take it any longer. If you are not willing to go and get proper treatment, I will not be having intimacy with you anymore. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that I will go to the hospital and spend money, see the doctor, do everything to treat myself over something that you contacted from your girlfriends. And then at the end of the day, you still want to give it back to me after my treatment, after spending money to treat myself. You still want to give it to me because you don't want to go to the hospital to get proper treatment. You keep on drinking all these local herbs and concoctions. One day you may get HIV, and that will be a kind of situation I wouldn't like to find myself into. So what happened next is that when the woman took that decision of not having any intimacy with the husband now said, okay, since you want to deny me my conjugal right, it means you have given me the liberty, the license to go and do whatever I want to do. So since that time, the husband was, cheating in front of the wife, doing everything he was doing in front of the wife, bringing women home, calling women in her presence, doing everything without remorse, simply because he believed that he now has the full right to do whatever he wants to do because the wife is denying him the conjugal right. So the woman said, well, I'm not denying you your conjugal right, but not at the expense of my health. If you don't consider my health, if you are not careful about your own life, I am careful about my own life. And if you don't want to be careful about the things you do, I will not have anything to do with you again because I still love myself. I will not come and buy myself simply because of marriage. If you don't want to control yourself, if you want to be a community he-goat and still don't want to go and get proper treatment, I will not have anything to do with you. As for your conjugal right, it is available for you anytime, any day, as far as you are willing to stop sleeping around and go to the hospital to take proper treatment. The husband said, I'm not going anywhere. So they stayed like that. They had only one son, only one child, and they didn't have any other child. That continued for 3 whole years. For 3 whole years, they never had intimacy. Their only son was growing, didn't have any sibling. So at a point, the woman discovered that my husband is not willing to change. After 3 whole years, this man is not rethinking. Families have been involved, both families, everybody has spoken, their pastor have spoken, everybody that could talk to the man, all of them have spoken. The man was adamant. And then the woman now said, I need to figure out something else to do with my life. I cannot continue living in this kind of marriage, in this kind of house, facing this kind of condition where my husband will be bringing women into the house in my face, calling them, even on speak out. What happened is that the woman now said, okay, I am a nurse. I have opportunities to work abroad. So what I would do is to leave this man and travel abroad to go and get a new life and start my life afresh and start living a new life. I'm not going to call off the marriage. I will not be the one to walk out of the marriage except he decides to do so. So what she did is that she secretly went and started making plans on how to travel abroad to go and live somewhere outside Nigeria and work with her certificate as a medical person and make money. So what happened is that she was busy processing the visa, the documents, all the things that are required. She finally got all of them. While she was doing all of these things, the husband was not aware because she hid it very carefully. So at the verge of traveling abroad, when the papers are already complete, everything required are already complete, whatever that is needed to travel abroad is already completed. So at that point, she intentionally allowed the husband to know. She didn't go to tell the husband, but she intentionally kept some papers at the table, expecting that the husband will see it and know that, oh, my wife is trying to travel abroad. So she kept some papers on the table, like photocopy, not the original paper anyway, you know, to indirectly pass the information to the husband that I'm about leaving you to travel abroad. The husband now came, saw some papers on the table, went through it and discovered that the wife was about to travel abroad and the whole process has been completed. She's about to leave. So when the woman came back home that day, he confronted his wife. And the wife said, yes, since we have been in this house for over 3 years now, like roommates, we are not like husband and wife, and you are not willing to yield to what I said, and I'm not willing to yield to the one you said. So I'm more like a single lady in a marriage situation. I'm more like a married single lady. a lady that is married but still single. So she said, you are busy all this while enjoying yourself with different ladies, bringing them home. I do not interrupt you. I do not interfere. I leave you to your women. You call them in my face. You do everything you want to do in my face. You didn't consider how I will be feeling about it. I left you. I decided to allow you live your life the way you want it. So, but at this time, I've decided to live my own life the way I want it. You are doing what you want to do without considering me, and I decided to do what I want to do without considering you. So at this point, I'm leaving this country. I need to go and work. I need to get a new life for myself. I can't be here, you know, going through this kind of very bad situation that you are putting me through. So the husband now started begging, saying, no, it hasn't gotten to that level. No, you need to retrace your steps. We need to do something about it. The woman said, no, I won't do anything other than what I'm already doing. I'm not going to go back on my decision. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. In fact, the process is already completed. I'm leaving, and there is nothing you will say that will make me not to leave. So this man went to her family, talked to the parents, talked to the siblings, talked to his own family, you know, consulting everybody around to talk to the wife not to leave. The wife insisted, I'm leaving. Went to their pastor, told the pastor. The pastor said, when your wife was complaining, I was part of this issue. I told you to, you know, behave like a Christian father, you know, behave like somebody who goes to church, but you decided to do whatever you want to do. Now your wife has taken her own decision and you want me to come and beg her. I don't know what to do, because I think your wife is taking the right decision. In my own opinion, I think your wife is taking the right decision. So nobody supported him. He called everybody, almost everybody that he called when the wife was complaining that he should follow her to the hospital. So at the end of the day, nobody supported him, but they were trying to beg the wife to see whether there is anything that can be done. But they were not stopping the woman from traveling. They were not asking the woman not to travel. They were saying, okay, maybe there's a way to do it so two of you can travel together. The woman said, no, I'm not doing anything to make two of us travel together. I'm going there to get a life. While he was busy moving around with different ladies, he didn't do it in a way he would carry me along. He didn't think of two of us doing whatever together. He was doing whatever he wanted to do by himself. Sleeping with different ladies, rubbing it on my face. Now I want to do my own, and you people are asking me to carry him along. So the husband is scared that the wife may go there and get married to somebody else. The question now is, what do you advise in this kind of situation? Do you think the wife should forgive the husband and find a way to accommodate the husband into her plans? Or do you think the wife should just abandon the man with the only son they have and travel? And then people are thinking, are you people going to have only one son? If you move away like this without your husband, without thinking anything about your husband, are you people going to have only one son? Or are you done with the marriage? Or what is it? What is your plan? The woman said, I never said I'm done with the marriage. I never said I'm going to have only one son. But for now, I'm not saying anything. I just want to live and go and get a life for myself first. Whether I'm going to continue with the marriage or not, we'll discuss that one later. For now, I don't want to say anything about how many children we are going to have more, or whether we are going to continue with the marriage or not. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just traveling abroad to go and get a life. When I get a life that I want, then I can listen and know the next step to take. For now, I don't want to hear anything about my husband. I want to travel and go get a life for myself. So do you support the decision of the woman, or do you think she should forgive and calm down and fix things with the husband? What do you think? I want to read your opinion at the comment section. Thank you. God bless you. My name is Onyeka Emefu.